Hey everyone, and welcome back. So I am finally getting back to doing videos. I've just taken basically about a week off practically because of course I was at Flashback Weekend. So there will be a Flashback Weekend video coming up. But before I get to that, I did want to get to a couple sort of announcements that have come in. Actually, a lot more have come in than I was expecting. So I'm actually going to break these up into like two different videos. So for this first one, I'm just going to touch on a couple key ones real quick. And also to just kind of help get back in the groove of doing videos regularly again. So first up, which I'm really glad got announced because I was telling people that I think this is coming at some point. A lot of people I think sort of held off, and I know a couple of you were just like, I thought you said it was coming. I was like, I thought it was coming, and indeed, finally, Will Go USA is actually going to release the Phantasm II the uncut version. Is it the director's cut or just uncut? The uncut director's cut? I don't know. That was previously only available in the box set. Now, the box set has been reissued. For those of you who want all 5 films with the, sphere replica, you can pick that up right now. Or if you had the older set, but mainly only wanted Phantasm II, sort of the remastered version with the uncut footage, you are going to be able to get it. It's coming out October 5th. Now, the only caveat there, and I suspect that they have to do this because of the licensing deal they have with Universal, it's actually Phantasm 1 and 2 in sort of a mini set. Now, it still doesn't cost that much. In fact, Diabolic DVD has it up for pre-order right now for $22.99, and you get both the remastered of the original Phantasm, which is the one that's from the last box set, so it actually does have the Dolby Atmos track. And then obviously you get the remastered Phantasm 2 with those extra bits of gore added in. So for those of you who waited, it's finally coming out, and again, that is due out October 5th. Next up, we have a new one coming from Vestron already. We already got a new Vestron announcement already, and this is quite an interesting one for them. I was not expecting this, and that is the Francis Ford Coppola film Dementia 13. Let me try that again. Dementia 13. There we go. Spit it out eventually. And this is actually getting a new transfer that was done at American Zoetrope by Francis Ford Coppola himself. And while this release isn't really going to be packed with special features, it actually is going to have an audio commentary track with Francis Ford Coppola, as well as a prologue and an introduction. And much like the more recent Vestron titles, it is actually going to have a very low retail price, which is good. I think it retails for like $20, and in fact, I think it's already up for like $12.99, and that is coming September 21st. Next up, we've got some 4K titles to announce real quick. First one, obviously, is my favorite, Stanley Kubrick film A Clockwork Orange, which, I mean, we all knew it was coming in 4K, but it has been officially announced. And that is coming September 21st. And there are going to be 2 versions, a standard release and a Steelbook version. I think the Steelbook might be a Best Buy exclusive. Another one I'm super excited about coming October 19th is Brian De Palma's Carlito's Way. It's one of my favorite Brian De Palma films. It's coming out in 4K. I have been hoping this was going to come in 4K because it's one of those films that, from the visual style of the film, I think it'll look really amazing. So that's definitely what I am super excited about as well. Arrow announced their October titles, and I was kind of a little bit underwhelmed. Not that they're not bad, but must have been, it wasn't quite what I was expecting. But one of the ones I'm going to mention just real quick, of course, is a 4K release of Dario Argento's Deep Red, aka Profondo Rosso. And this is another one that should look absolutely amazing in 4K, especially with the added bonus of the extra color spectrum that 4K offers. And this is coming October 26th, and it is going to have, much like some of the more recent ones, it's going to have 2 different covers. One that's a little bit more like the US poster here, which you can see right here, which sort of has the hanging doll, and then the other one which features the original Italian artwork. Now that one is much more limited, I think only up for sale in a couple places. I know Diabolic DVD has it up for sale if you live in the States like I do, and that is the one I pre-ordered. And as far as I know, these are technically sort of a re-release of their previous release of Deep Red. As far as, like, I don't think there are any more new extras. I think the main draw here is just the fact that you are getting it in 4K, which again, more Argento in 4K is a good thing. And then finally, coming October 5th to 4K is indeed the Universal Monsters collection, or almost. It's doesn't have all of them, but it is going to have at least 4 of the main ones. The first films, not the sequels, unfortunately, but it is going to have Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, which is my favorite, and the Invisible Man. So unfortunately, we do still need the Mummy and Creature from the Black Lagoon, but the set will have 4K discs and the Blu-ray version. I assume the Blu-ray version is probably the same one that's already out there, but we're getting these classic films in 4K. I'm sure the other ones will be coming eventually. I do think it's going to be in the Digibook version that's going to have the sleeves, which I know are my favorite. But I think I saw something that there actually might be steelbook versions of them separately, which I might consider actually, because as you know, I'm not a fan of the slaves, but I am a super fan of these films and so excited. Again, those are coming October 5th. And the Scream Factory announcements should be coming up, I think, in one more week. We should be hearing what those will be for their October releases. But as it stands now, I mean, there's a lot more I need to get to. I'm going to get to them in another video. Just want to get some of these out real quick. There's a lot of videos I need to do over the next couple days on all kinds of things, but it's nice to be back, and it's nice to kind of get back in the groove. So definitely let me know your thoughts. I know I have a lot more comments that I still need to respond to from before I left, so thank you for your patience. In fact, I have pickups videos to do, which I got a lot of stuff here. Oh, it's gonna be a list. There's a lot coming. So as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.